Hi guys, I am coming back to you on week 4, and this is my other big dog. This is Rosie. So this is a couple days past the end of week 4, and I wanted to update you guys, let you know how it's going. So I lost 8 pounds in 4 weeks, and I'm gonna post, right here. Oh my God. What my weight loss stats were for the 4 weeks. I am going to do it again. I'm going to keep going until one of 3 things happens. Number 1, until I reach my goal weight, and number 2, till it stops working, or number 3, at least until I leave for my honeymoon on September 8th. So this is, right now it's working for me well, and just about anything is better than what I was doing, which was feeling sorry for myself because I wasn't out here with my beautiful Rosie, and who just is she loves the camera. She's gonna be a star someday. And oh, see, there's always people out here, you can't see them. So anything's better than what I was doing, and which was just gaining weight and eating a bunch of crap, and it was just stupid. And so someone made a comment about all the things that are horrible with protein shakes, and I don't disagree with that. But you want to know what? A fucking hamburger from McDonald's is worse. A fillet of fish from McDonald's is even worse. A bucket of French fries from anywhere, even homemade, is worse than those protein shakes. And when it comes to estrogenated foods, yeah, let's try chicken. Okay, if you want to know how much she loves me so much, how much your food is estrogenated, why don't you try looking up chicken and see just how bad eating commercial chicken is for you. So while no, it's probably not the best thing I could do for myself, but I'm a realistic person. Am I realistically gonna do X, Y, and Z? And if it's never gonna fucking happen, I'm not even gonna try. So I'm gonna do what I can do. Keep a list of what I should do, and then off that list, do what I can do. If I had everything that it took to be healthy, safe, and whatever else you want to call it, I never would have ended up having surgery in the first place. I have some serious, psychological baggage from the past. And, that may take me a lifetime to figure out how to deal with that without eating. And in the meantime, while you're fat, you're fucking killing yourself. So, that's why we had the surgery, to save our lives. Not just our physical lives, like of how long we're gonna live, but the quality of the life that we're living in the meantime. So, I love her so much. So, yes, I am still using Shakeology, Bariatric Pal, and the Nature's Bounty off of Amazon. You can find the links to all of those products down below. You can get a discount with my code that they put down there in the link. Copy and paste that. You can get a discount at Bariatric Pal. I am a Team Beachbody coach so that I can save money on my own Shakeology. If you're interested in that, I would say that I do make commission if you go through the link down below, but you don't need to use Shakeology or even Bariatric Pal. The Nature's Bounty is in my opinion, is good enough. However, the other 2 are better. So there's just, a level of, the Nature's Bounty is down here, good enough, cost effective. And then you've got the Bariatric Pal, which is loaded with protein, totally good enough, still cost effective. And then you have Shakeology up here. It's packed with all kinds of good stuff, And gosh, Rose, it's packed with all kinds of good stuff. It's less cost effective, but in the end, still compared to what we spend on food, and especially what we spend on food before surgery, it's still cost effective. So especially, you know, for me, I have to really look at costs because, you know, I'm doing 3 or 4 shakes a day, long term for right now. So, but if you're just doing 1 shake a day, or even 2, you know, the amount that you're spending and that you're saving on the food that you're replacing it with it's very cost effective. This is what she thinks of me now. Okay, so but one of the things that I want to say about what I've been doing for this last month is this is great information that I wish I would have known prior to my surgery, so that during that liquid phase, this is the type of protein shakes that I would have been taking, eating, using, whatever you want to call it, during that liquid phase. And had I known how cost effective it was, plus all the vitamins that are in it, blah, 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 you know, I may have done it more throughout the last 1.5 years, because I am now 18 months post-op, so I'm 1.5 years out. And so this is just proof that, you know, you pick up that tool and it will work for you. But you're gonna have to work harder than you did in the beginning. In the beginning, you know, the first 6 months is when you're gonna lose the bulk of your weight, if you're a smaller person. If you're starting off at a higher weight, you're probably gonna, it's the first year. But for those of us that are, you know, have less to lose, that first 6 months, don't blow it during that phase, because you don't get that phase back. That's the easy phase. Just, you know, knock it out. Trust me, you got the rest of your life to fuck up and, you know, nibble on a french fry. So don't do it then. And go see a psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor, therapist, whatever, you know, and really work on that stuff while your surgery is doing the bulk of the work. Because after that, you know, it's largely on you. It gets harder to make choices when your dietary buffet is more varied in that you can eat more. It's harder to make good choices. So yes, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm also gonna post right here just so you guys can see what's realistic for weight loss, for at least for a smaller person. I don't have, you know, stats for someone who's higher weight, because that wasn't me. So I'm gonna post right here my first year weight loss stats. And then I'm gonna post right here this year's weight loss stats. And so you can kind of see how that 18-month journey has gone. And I'm just going to keep coming to you every week, mainly because, and I just want to say this too, the reason that I make these videos is not because I want to be a sensational YouTube star or an influencer or anything like that, because I don't have the time for that shit. And I'm coming on here and making these videos for 2 reasons and 2 reasons only. One, for my own accountability. Making these videos in that period that I didn't make them, I had no accountability and I went off the rails like crazy. So, nosy Rosie. And the other is to put a realistic view of what post-op life looks like, because there's so much, you know, unicorns and cupcakes out there, people who are, you know, smashing it out and doing a great job, and, you know, look at me, aren't I so great, isn't this the best life ever? And I'm here to tell you, you know, that may not be what happens for you. So your route might be a little more like mine and could be even worse. So I think that's it. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you in another week. Bye. In case anyone wants to know, she is a, let's see, let's talk about Rose for just a second, because I know someone's going to ask about her. Even though, oh, here she is. Hey there. She is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. She is a 1998 model, purebred, thoroughbred. There's a difference, look it up. And she never went to the racetrack as a 3-year-old. I got her as a 5-year-old. And I started her under saddle, sold her, kicked myself in the ass every day until the lady her husband had a heart attack and couldn't work anymore, and she needed to downsize her horse herd, and I was able to purchase her with some very bad habits. And so she is 98, so she's 21 years old, and she looks more like an Andalusian cross. She's one of the most beautiful thoroughbreds I've ever seen. So, but she's a handful. So, yeah, you can say hi again because you love me so much. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna jet out of here.